The first thing we want to demonstrate in this video is proper position of the hands on the bat. When we talk about the knocking knuckles lining up, one way to make sure that the knuckles are lined up appropriately is to ask the player to extend their index fingers and point out, which he's going to demonstrate. Okay, point your fingers out. Okay, and those fingers should line up in the same direction. And that's the proper way to hold a bat. This next video is going to demonstrate proper position of the hands when they're holding the bat. So what we ask the player to do is to put their hands together in front of them, and we ask them to bring their hands back as far as they can, and that's the exact position of where their hands should be. So when we place a bat in their hands, we ask them to do the same thing. So we're going to give them a bat, and we're going to have you bring your hands back, and notice that his hands are right by shoulder level. His thumb is almost right by his ear hole, and that's a good position of the bat. Sometimes kids have a tendency to bring the bat up too high or too low and they drop it, or they keep their front arm too straight and they bring their arm back. Okay, so we want it hands right by the back shoulder in that type of a position. The bat is not going to be too horizontal behind them, or is it going to be too straight up? We want the bat just to be on a slight angle pointed up with their hands right by their ear hole for a perfect stance.